It's okay. You gave us more than enough. All right. So part two, question two. All right. So Donald, Keelan Swain, we're both Aim Ahead Fellows in different programs, and Aim Ahead is an NIH-funded program. Some things we got to say that's supporting artificial intelligence and connecting it to healthcare, whether it's equity, whether it's chronic conditions, and primarily in our fellowships, they give us access to a ton of data sets, and they want to train scientists, change makers, agents of change to learn AI and apply it to healthcare and to use it on data sets they're giving to us, right?
Right.
So, Donald, I would love for you to tell them, the audience, the people listening today, a little bit about your background and what are you doing for your Aim Ahead Fellowship.
Okay, great. Like Keelan said, my name is Donald Smith, founder, serial entrepreneur, change maker, community leader, and devoted father to two beautiful children. And with that, some more of my background. I'm a two-time alumni from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. Go Blazers. My bachelor's degree is in accounting, and I have my MBA with the focus in entrepreneurship. As I was finishing up my MBA, I led a team in a hackathon and as CEO, and we won second place. And this was November 2022, and I graduated December 2022.
Wow.
And
I think we met around that time.
yeah, that's when we first met. Yeah, that was when I graduated with my MBA. Instead of updating my resume, I decided to pursue that idea that we entered into the hackathon with, and that was my first startup, WorkTallow, an HR tech firm where we were using artificial intelligence and machine learning to help employers and candidates make better hiring decisions. So we wanted to take these digital interactions, like you get on Indeed or even LinkedIn, and transfer that to an in real life interaction. So we were facilitating a day in the office with candidates, facilitating lunch meetups or even for coffee in order to get a better sense of what the working environment would be like, what the team dynamics would be like, kind of going beyond technical fit and seeing how does team fit and attitude and aptitude, kind of plays a part in making a career decision. And so through that process, like I said, going through accelerators and being committed to this community. When I graduated, I didn't know anything about Innovation Depot, or Generator or Techstars. It was just one of those things where I had to go out and try to find community. And by doing that, then there was a community here. It's kind of scattered, but over the past 3 years, I just seen it just it's coming together like really, really nice. And I love how this community is so open to founders from other places in the world. Like when they come here, like we show up for them. This community acknowledges that entrepreneurship is challenging, and sometimes that challenge is resources. But even in the absence of resources, you still need community. And so you still need people who've been there, done that, who can offer some of their wisdom. But also you need people to still come in and play the game. Right now for Birmingham, we are a very active community, entrepreneurial wise, but we are still small, compared to Atlanta, Nashville, New Orleans, and things like that. But because we're so active, we're at a point where I believe that we're getting close, to making a global difference, global impact in entrepreneurship and in tech. So I love, just the growth over the past 3 years and seeing how community has made a significant impact. And I think because of that, the funds are starting to
the funds are funding.
Right. Because even Bruns Valley and Generator, and Techstars, they've upped their investment amounts, for the accelerator companies, and I think that's
due to inflation.
Yeah.
Or due to tariffs. Now I'm playing.
I mean, but that's fine. That's part of the conversation.
That's part of the conversation.
Because as a founder, you should be aware of the things that are going on in the macro environment and how they may affect,
Yeah.
even if you're not raising right now, how it may affect your raise,
That's
in
an
the
NBA
future.
talk. That's an NBA talk. I like it. You got
Of course,
another number.
of course.
I didn't know you did accounting.
Yeah, that's my bachelor's degree in accounting,
That
man.
makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah,
And
bachelor of
so,
accounting.
what are you doing now?
So right now, like you said,
You
I'm part
got
of
a lot
the
of flows going. You got a
yeah,
lot of flows because you're the
as
accountant, so you got to have income
right.
because there's always expenses.
Absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
we trying to be in the black, not the red. I got
Got
some
to,
accounting,
yeah.
I got some.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But oftentimes, as an early stage founder, then oftentimes you are operating in the red.
Yeah,
Because
that's just what it is.
you're validating your idea. You're ensuring that you're providing value to your customers, and sometimes, that's kind of trial and error. We as founders, we think that we know what our customers want, what they like, what they love, but then once we actually put it, give it to them, it's our job, I believe, to kind of listen to their feedback, so that if they don't love something about the product, take that into consideration, and and determine how you can tweak it, especially if it can add more value to not only that customer, but to many other customers as well. So a lot of times at the early stage, you are operating in the red, and that's where I believe it's important for accelerators to kind of come in and provide that bridge, because what I like about Generator and Techstars, they do provide the funds, but it's the program too, right?
Yeah.
It's what they're exposing the founders to with their mentors, with investors, prepping them for those meetings and things. And I think that helps the founder, kind of when they do find what hits, what resonates with their customers, they're able to scale their company up and and go on from there. So thanks to you, I'm part of the Aim Ahead cohort right now, and my cohort is focused on AI and machine learning technologies, and we're on the Terraform platform. And my particular research project, we're focused on determining if we can use artificial intelligence to predict diabetes in women of color. So
okay,
right now,
that's a nice tweak. I've heard. I've been waiting to hear the updates. I ain't coming to you first.
Yeah, that's it.
This is like a 2-month process and how to build up. So this is good.
Right,
It sounds like you did some literature review to get to that point.
Right. And that was the thing. The program started in January and it's May now. But it took a couple of months to kind of figure out, okay, we have access to these amazing resources and this technology. But then what can you do with it? What I loved about this program is that, okay, like I said, I have a bachelor's in accounting and an MBA. I have no interest in going to get my PhD, nor was I really that interested in healthcare, even though I'm passionate about the problems in it.
That's a good point to make.
I wasn't that interested in healthcare.
I was like, do it.
Essentially, that's what happened.
Keelan said, do it. Maybe. I mean, they pay you a little bit, but you got to be interested in it.
Right. I think you have to. And to me, I saw the value of doing this. And what I liked about the kind of the goal of the Aim Ahead program was that they want to train diverse researchers, in this technology. And so you don't necessarily have to be a PhD or a doctor, even though many in the cohort are that. But for the purposes of the program, it's really about, hey, can we train enough diverse researchers in this technology so that when they go back out to their community, can they use that in order to at least help the community adopt AI in a way where it benefits them? We have more people learning about it. And to me, that can kind of lead to more innovation. If you have people who are traditionally not exposed to this type of technology, and now they're exposed, they can connect some things, that career people probably couldn't. They can see some problems because they're experiencing it. And they can, usually come up with novel ways, to improve, in this case, healthcare and delivery of healthcare, and also reducing health disparity. And so that's kind of like the main project.
Sound like you at the data exploration part,
right?
So you have to choose your thesis. I mean, I'm saying thesis because but you have to choose your idea, your project,
right?
You're predicting the rate of women with color who can have diabetes, or like
right. We're wanting to use AI, see if we can predict the advances in diabetes in women of color.
Oh, the advances. Yeah. So going from like pre-diabetic to type 2 to insulin.
Right. So seeing how, based on the current method, of healthcare, can we, use certain data,
like
to the
Donalda, not you, Donalda. Donalda she has a 50% chance of getting type 2, going from
Right.
pre-diabetes to type 2.
Right,
That
because
type
of these
prediction.
other,
Other like her labs, her
right,
clinical values,
Right.
Her last time she went to the hospital.
right.
Okay, good.
Right.
So we're gonna pause right here. We're gonna go to meat cut. Good job.
I felt like I was talking too much.
It's okay.